Hello guys, welcome back to the Science on YouTube channel. Please subscribe our channel for daily science videos. Today our lecture is about the physics topic, and it is the difference between the scalar and the vector quantities. So here in this lecture we are going to define and express the difference between these two quantities. The scalar quantities. The scalar quantities can be defined as those quantities which has the only magnitude, magnitude. Like for example, if I consider the scalar quantities, so these are the like length, like speed, this is temperature, these all are the work, the power, these all are the scalar quantities because they only represented or only can be expressed in the magnitude. For example, we say that the speed of the car is 300 meter per second. So there is 300 meter per second. There is no need to express the direction of this car, in which direction this car is moving, but only can be expressed in the magnitude, which is the 300. And also similarly, if we see that the length of the object, for example, if we consider that the length of this object is 2 meter, so there is no need to express the direction of this length, but we only express in the magnitude, which is 2 meter. So this is called, these quantities are known as the scalar quantities. While the vector quantities can be defined as those quantities which is magnitude and direction, So these quantities are known as the vector quantities. For example, if I consider the displacement, this can be expressed in the direction, that's why it's a vector quantity. The velocity, the acceleration, the force can also be expressed in the direction, the momentum, and many more. So these all are the vector quantities, because for example, if I consider that there is a force acting, for example, this is in an object, and we say that there is a force acting on this object. So now the direction of this force is very important to us, in which direction it acts. So we can say that it makes an angle of 30 degrees. So that's why we call this type of quantity is the vector quantity, and it is the force represented by the F. So generally the vector quantities are represented by the symbol and the upper headed arrow. For example, there is a force, so we represent it with the arrow on the top. While in case of the scalar quantities, there is no such representation, there is no such arrow on the top of the symbol. Similarly, the velocity is also represented here on the top. The force are represented sometime, So these quantities are known as the vector quantities because the direction is very important in the case of the vector quantities. Not only magnitude, but the direction as well. Like for example, the force of 10 Newton is acting at a direction of 30 angle here on this beam. So 10 Newton is the magnitude, and the direction at which it makes an angle with this beam is the direction of this force. So these are both have magnitude as well as the direction. So that's why this is known as the vector quantity. Hope you understand the main difference between these two types of the quantities. Subscribe our channel for daily science videos. Thank you for watching our video.